what ultralight fishing rod length is best and which one should you use? In this video, I'm gonna help you answer that question. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ramon, and this is a channel where I share my experiences outdoors, hopefully entertaining you or helping you learn. So there are several different options when it comes to rod lengths, and each length has its benefits and its drawbacks. Now there are three main rod length categories that we're gonna be talking about today: short, medium, and long. Short length rods are everything between 4 feet to 5.5 feet. I don't consider really short rods like dock runners or ice fishing rods as ultralight fishing rods because those have specific purposes, and casting a lure out usually isn't one of them. Medium length rods are anything between 5.5 all the way up to almost 7 feet long. And then finally, long rods are anything 7 feet and above. So you're probably asking yourself, that's all well and good, but which one is the best length for me? Which one should I buy? And unfortunately, the answer is, it depends. What do you need it for? Where are you gonna be fishing? How are you gonna be fishing? These are all questions that you're gonna have to ask yourself, and hopefully I'll help you answer these here in this video. So short rods. This is a Shakespeare microlight. It's 4 feet, 6 inches long, and rods like this are really great for creeks, for wading, for when you have overhangs, when you need to be careful where you're casting so that you're not getting snagged in places left and right. So when you're creeping along the bank and you have a lot of trees around you, a lot of areas for you to get snagged on, these rods are great for you. They're super portable, they're easy to carry around when you're hiking about, so these are great for that purpose. The drawback is, for ultralight lures, the casting distance is cut short. The shorter the rod, the shorter your casting distance is gonna be. Longer rods like this Omen Black, completely opposite. They cast ultralight lures super far, but they're a little bit more moderate in power. You'll need open spaces to cast this, clear banks that are over you or trees that are really high above you so you're not hitting the trees as you're casting. From a boat or from a kayak is also really good. So if you need to send lures really far out there, longer rods are a really good option for you to consider. All right, now medium rods. This is my TFO trout panfish rod. This is a 6-foot one-piece ultralight. It is the happy medium of both worlds. This is my favorite rod, and it's a good all-around length. Depending on where you go in the medium range, you can get yourself a really good rod that can do it all. You can take this into creeks, you can take this under overhangs and be able to cast this out and pitch this without worrying about getting hung up for the most part. You can also cast lures out really far. Maybe not as far as with a long ultralight rod, but you can get a good distance away from the bank. You can also fish almost any ultralight technique under the sun with this rod. This is a good do-it-all length. You can find various powers and actions in a medium length ultralight rod. So if you're looking for a do-anything, fish anywhere length, this is going to be the one that you probably want to play in. And if you're looking into an ultralight rod for the first time, this is the length I recommend most people to get into because, like I said, it can do almost anything. So which one is best? My recommendation is a medium length rod. 6 to 6.5 feet is usually a good safe space. It gives you the opportunity to fish it in various different places, various different techniques, and you're not really having to worry about the issues of casting distance or getting hung up too much. But I also have short rods and I have long rods like you just saw, so it really depends on how you want to use your fishing rod. Hopefully this video has helped you figure out which ultralight fishing rod length is best for you. And if you're interested to know my favorites, I've linked them down below. Happy fishing and God bless.